You're watching the 10 o'clock news.
With the help of some much-needed financial investments, there are major developments taking place in Jamaica, Queens these days, but change and modernization does not come without challenges.
Lisa Evers finds out why in this week's episode of Street Soldiers on location in Jamaica, Queens.
Jamaica, Queens has gotten some big-time support from major development projects, but the questions remain about whether old problems will stand in the way. More than 500,000 people pass through Jamaica's transit hub each day. There they have access to 4 subway lines, 48 bus routes, the Long Island Railroad, and AirTran JFK. At this world-class hub, you're minutes away from both JFK Airport in one direction and Manhattan in the other. Queensborough President Donovan Richards says he's made it his mission to get the riders and their spending power into the community he grew up in. He wants everyone to feel welcome and come live, work, shop, and play here.
We wanted to make sure that, especially since I'm from here, coming in as the borough president, that we started to really focus in on historic investment, really correcting a lot of the disparities that have existed in this community for a long time.
Just steps away from the transit hub is Rincon Salvadoreño, the first El Salvadorian restaurant in New York City. Owner Elena Barcenas had hoped for an influx of new customers when 2 hotels opened nearby, but instead, more than 2,000 rooms have been taken over to house migrants. No matter what, she's determined to stay here.
I've been here for 27 years. I took over the business 27 years ago after my husband passed away, and it's gone up and down. We've seen many changes, and it's a strong community, and I've always believed in it.
Along Jamaica Avenue, you see long-established businesses along with major new chains that are bringing in the shoppers.
We got Burlington, Target, we have Old Navy, we have a variety of stores, and we have Fabco shoes, we got T-Mobile.
I love it. It's a great community.
More than $60 million is being allocated to make over Jamaica Avenue with a modern look.
This community has the ability to grow and expand, to build housing, to be an economic driver, to address quality of life issues, but still keep the fabric of our beloved Southeast Queens community.
The reggae hotspot has been in Jamaica for more than 20 years. Owner Jason Ellis sees a different type of change. Stores that have been here for years closing due to rising rents and lower profits.
It's not me alone that is going through the slowness, but other business owners, from the hairdressers to the nail salons, some of the other clothing stores around here in the area.
There's a lot of businesses have closed. So stores that we used to have are long gone. Small mom and pop shops are gone.
More than $1 billion in private money is building new residential and commercial spaces. The NYPD says many major crime categories in the 103rd precinct declined in 2023 compared to 2022. Murders dropped by 83.3%. Burglaries were down 21.8%, and shootings down by 57.1%. Captain Nicholas Miner tells me their focus has been highly visible foot patrols and specialty units. And how important is it for you to have your officers be a visible presence here?
Very important. I think it helps the community. It gives them a sigh of relief that they see a police officer in front of the store. And again, even just people coming in and out, like working, going to work and stuff, seeing a cop on that corner, it gives them a sense of security.
Have you been seeing more police on the streets here?
Yes, we got 2 on every corner just about. 2 on every corner, some in the stores, and they're out here.
We'll have much more for you on our special episode of Street Soldiers on location in Jamaica, Queens. I hope you'll join us Friday night, right after the 10 o'clock news. In Jamaica, I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News.
Well, a new colorful way to warn people who live near the Gowanus Canal about contaminated water. It's called a Glowanus lantern, and when it glows white, that means the water's okay, but if it flashes rainbow colors, it's a reminder to people that water usage should be limited. The canal is one of the most contaminated bodies of water in the country, designated a Superfund site by the federal government.
Altogether, it's about 363 million gallons of combined sewer overflow goes into the canal in a year. And the project is really designed to call attention to that issue.
Developers say they hope to hand out the glow-honest lanterns in other parts of the city with similar water issues.
New York City Public Schools released a comprehensive report on the future of special ed. It comes about a year after the creation of a Special Education Advisory Council. The group had 5 key recommendations, among them making schools across the city fully inclusive. Now, Schools Chancellor David Banks talked about a key focus of that report.
Lastly, our advisors made it clear that we need to prioritize investments in public school programs so that our students with disabilities can get the support that they need in their neighborhood school. That's critical. That's where the heavy focus of this work is going to be, and getting the supports close to home.
Banks also announced that the city's public schools are expanding access to specialized programs for autistic students within community districts starting next school year.
Well, they thought